Laying down onto your back, soles of the feet together. You can have a nice long diamond, you can have a shorter diamond, more into the adductors with the lesser diamond, but we're going to be here for a couple of minutes, so maybe don't go too deep. Hands just resting down the side of the body, close the eyes down, maybe roll the shoulder blades together, a little bit of expanse through the chest if you wish. Nice inhale in through the nose, fill the lungs to capacity, feel the upper body stretch. Pause where comfortable. Exhale with a nice sigh out through the mouth. Nice inhale in through the nose, quick or slow, doesn't matter. Fill the lungs to capacity. Pause if comfortable, extend if available, no forcing. Exhale when you're ready, nice sigh out through the mouth. Have a nice deep inhale in through the nose, feel the lungs right up, feel the upper body stretch. Pause if comfortable, extend if available. Release with a nice sigh out through the mouth, let go of any tension. Just surrender, just soften, just release control of the breath. Allow the body to feel heavy. Allow gravity to pull it down into the earth. And just allow your mind to move freely down through the body, through the breath. Just tuning in. Iyengar said to have eyes in the skin. So just try and encompass the full body. Being aware of points of contact, temperature, stretching, compressions, breath, heartbeat. Maybe that gentle atomic hum that goes through, right from the atoms and the individual cells. Everything is basic wave formation. Everything is fluid. Everything is potential. If the mind wanders off, just see the thought, release the thought, come back to the body, come back to the breath. Come back to that connection, that focus. Release any tension. Don't fight it, mentally or physically. Just tuning in with the third eye, just tuning in with some positivity. A single word or short phrase, maybe an affirmation. Just repeat it a few times over in your mind's eye and repeat it throughout the practice. If negativity starts to creep in, just be kind to yourself, practice with compassion. Give the toes a gentle wiggle, give the fingers a gentle wiggle. Maybe just using the hands on the outside of the knees to assist the legs back together. So we can start off with taking the left foot away from the bum and cross the right ankle over the left knee. Maybe we're able to bring that left heel towards the bum. Maybe we're able to push onto that right thigh away from us. And if we're still not feeling anything here, we can go deeper. We can interlace the hands around the left thigh or in front of the left shin and pull that leg towards us, getting deeper into that right hip flexor. Just going to what's available to you. Listen to your body, find your pose, find your practice. And practice with kindness and compassion. Keep those eyes in the skin, feel into the body. If you've got a bind, release the bind, left foot back down to the floor, keep the legs crossed. Drop the left knee off to the left hand side, so the right foot is now flat on the floor. Maybe this is quite intense in that right hip. Maybe you're able to take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Keep the sole of the right foot flat on the floor as you gently pull that knee down towards the floor. So maybe just a gentle stretch, maybe quite intense in that right glute, medius and minimus. Trying to keep the sole of the foot flat on the floor. Maybe the right arm goes out to the right. Maybe you drop the gaze over towards the right hand. Just try and soften from the chest down, all the way down through the hips, the legs, into the toes. And release the grip on the knee, bring the legs back to center. Take the right foot down away from the hips. Take the left ankle across the right knee. Option to slide that heel back, so that intensifies the stretch into that left hip. Maybe you push onto that left thigh, again that intensifies the stretch. If this is good enough for you, stay there. If you want to go deeper, you can interlace the hands around the thigh or in front of the shin. Pull that right knee in towards the body. Again, relaxing through the belly, the hips, the legs. Be mindful of the knees. Try and release any tension from the chest down to the toes. Just engagement through the arms, bringing that leg in if needed or pushing the knee away if needed. And release the grip on the knee. Foot to the floor. Keep the legs crossed, drop the right knee off to the right, left foot flat on the floor. Maybe this is far enough into that left hip, left butt cheek. Maybe you take the right hand to the left knee and pull that down towards the floor. Maybe the left arm goes off to the left, maybe the gaze drops over towards the left hand. Lots of options. Go to what's available to you, find your pose, find your practice. Gently release the grip on that left knee and bring the legs back to center. Uncross the legs. Bring the knees into the chest, tuck the fingers behind the knees. Kick the feet up to take a little rock. Roll up to your bum. Have a little roll back. Have a little rock up. Take a gentle balance. Shoulders back, heart forward from core. Roll back. Roll up. Cross the ankles, hands down, hop, step, jump, float, fly, back to plank. Lower down through chaturanga, on or off the knees, inhale, nice cobra or up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, nice downward dog. Take the dog for a little stroll, pad out through the heels, warm up into the backs of the legs, shoulders away from each other, chest back to the thighs, back of the neck nice and long. Spread through the fingers. Fingertips, knuckles, heel of the handle, spread into the floor. Come to stillness in your downward dog. Chest back to the thighs, heels down to the floor. Little bend in the knees is fine to release the hamstrings. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, drop to your knees. You're going to bring the right foot forward. You can take it to the outside of the right hand, or you can take it to the inside of the right hand. Maybe coming up onto the fingertips if it's on the inside. Going to inhale to lunge forward, so a bit of an angle on that back left leg. Exhale, lift the toes, keep the heart forward. Nice stretch in that right hamstring. Keep the hands squared at the top. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, lift the toes, roll back. Heart lifted. Inhale, forward. Tuck the left toes. Exhale, press back. Options here. Inhale, forward. Maybe come off the back knee. Exhale, roll over the toes. Okay, maybe. Inhale, lunge forward. You can come into high lunge or drop to the back knee. Exhale, roll over. Maybe coming off the back knee. Inhale, forward. Lunge. Last one. Exhale, lift the toes. Stretch into that right hamstring. Doesn't matter if you're on or off that back knee. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, take the right foot back. Inhale, left foot forward. Maybe inside or outside of the left hand. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, lift the toes, roll back. Keep the heart lifted. Inhale, forward, lunge. Exhale, roll over the toes. Inhale, forward, lunge. Option to lift the back knee as you exhale. It's a standing stretch. Inhale, forward to lunge. Exhale, option to come off the back knee. Inhale, forward to lunge. Exhale, rolling off. Maybe a standing stretch. Inhale, forward to lunge. Well done. Exhale, take the left foot back. Tuck the toes, press back, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Hop, step or jump. Top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Take the feet hip distance here. Either elbow in each hand. Crown of the head down to the floor, weight into the toes. Little bend in the knees where needed, but maybe straightening through the legs where possible. Suck the belly button into the spine. Release the hands down to the floor. Nice deep bend in the knees. I'm going to take the first two fingers and thumb around the big toe. So belly on the thighs. Crown of the head down to the floor. Take the elbows out to the side and straighten through the legs. If the belly comes off the thighs, just stop. Just feel the stretch down the back of the hamstrings. Try and keep the belly connected to the thighs. Weight forward into the toes. Crown of the head down to the floor. Use the arms to pull the torso down. Breathe. Inhale, gently release. Hands away from the toes, slowly come up to stand, head nice and heavy. Straightening through the legs, unraveling the spine vertebrae by vertebrae. Slowly coming up to stand. Just when the shoulders come up, begin to inhale, sweep the arms out. Option to take the gaze up to the thumbs, option to come up onto tiptoes if you wish. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center, well done. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Classical Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, nice fold. Weight into the toes, round as you love. Inhale, heart forward, weight forward. Exhale, hands down, hop, step or jump back to plank. Lower down through Chaturanga, on or off the knees. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Hop, step or jump, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Weight forward. Exhale, fold. Keep the weight forward. Keep the weight forward as you inhale. Sweep the arms out and up. Option to come up onto tiptoes if you wish. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Another one of those. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, hop, step or jump back to plank. Lower through Chaturanga, on or off the knees. Inhale, nice cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, hop, step or jump. top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Option for tiptoes. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Going to step to the right side of the mat. About a stance, about a third of the length of the mat. Outside of the feet running parallel. Hands on your hips. Going to inhale, heart to the sky, shoulders down the back. Exhale, heart forward. So weight in the toes, hands beneath the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, maybe you walk the hands back between the feet. Crown of the head down to the floor. Weight forward in the feet. Little bend in the knees if you need to. Straighten where possible. Suck the belly button into the spine. Inhale, halfway, hands to hips. Exhale here. Inhale, up to stand. Keep the hands on the hips, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, heart to sky. Exhale, fold forward. Shoulders rolling down the back. Weight into the toes. Inhale all the way back up to stand. Interlace the hands behind the back. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, heart goes up. Exhale to fold. Peel the hands away from the bum. Weight into the toes, crown of the head down to the floor. Inhale, coming all the way up to stand. Arms out to the side, exhale. Inhale, heart to the sky, lengthen. Exhale, fold. First two fingers and thumb around the big toes. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, elbows out to the side. Pull the torso down. Crown of the head down to the floor. Weight into the toes. And breathe. Inhale, halfway, hands to hips. Exhale. Inhale all the way up to stand. You're going to turn to the back of the mat, so right toes pointing back. Left foot comes 45 degrees. Maybe square the hip or square the hips to the back of the mat. Maybe that left foot comes across to create space. Either elbow behind, either hand on either elbow. Roll the shoulders down the back. Inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Take the heart to the right toes. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, pivot on the feet. Facing the top of the mat. Right foot 45 degrees. Change the crossing on the elbows, the grip on the elbows. Inhale, heart to the sky, shoulders back. Exhale, heart to toes. Keep the shoulders peeling back. Inhale, coming all the way up to stand. Exhale, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, hop, step or jump back to plank. Lower down through Chaturanga on or off the knees. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, nice downward dog. Gonna inhale, drop to the knees. Maybe moving up the top of the mat. Toes tucked or untucked, up to you. Hands on the small of the back or the bum. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, hips forward, heart up. Exhale, gentle camel pose. So push the hips forward but take the heart up. Gentle stretch through the front of the body. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, come back to straighten through the body. Exhale, sit down onto your heels. Right hand on top of the left, thumb tips touching, close the eyes down, tune in, check in, heart, breath, mind. Blinking the eyes open. Option to stay on your heels. Option to roll the calves away and maybe nestle the bum down between the feet. Again, if that's too much on the knees, you can use a prop to elevate the bum off the floor. Maybe this is enough on the quads. Maybe you're able to walk the hands back. Maybe you're able to drop to the elbows or the shoulders. If you get down to the shoulders over time, take the arms up overhead. Take either elbow. Doesn't matter how far we go to what's available, find your pose. You're after a quad stretch here, so it doesn't matter where we are. As long as we can feel sensation in the fronts of the thighs. Slowly coming out of your hero's pose. Coming up. Hands down, walk the legs back. We're going to come down onto our belly. Coming into a bit of a sphinx. So elbows beneath the shoulders, heart pulling forward, forearms pulling back. Going to bend the right foot up. Going to reach back. Maybe we use a strap. Maybe we're able to take the inside of our foot with our hand. Can't take the inside, take the outside. Again, strap, belt, scarf, whatever's available. Pull that foot towards the bum. Again, getting into that right quad. If you can get low enough, you can turn the hands in line with the feet, so the fingers and toes are pointing the same way, but again, just go with your practice. Where possible, square the shoulders back to the top of the mat. There's no stretch quite like a quad stretch. Just try and relax into that muscle. Gently release the right foot, right forearm back down to the floor. Inhale the left foot up, reach back with the left hand, find your pose, find your position, find what's available. You can use straps and props, perfectly fine. Pull that foot towards the bum where possible. Square the shoulders towards the top of the mat where possible. Gently release that left foot back to the floor. Tuck the toes, press back to a nice downward dog. Inhale the right foot to the sky. Exhale, bring that right knee towards the right wrist and the right foot up towards the left wrist. Maybe you're able to walk that left leg back a little bit, pulling the hips closer to the floor. It doesn't matter if you can or can't. Coming up into king pigeon where possible. So it doesn't matter, maybe you're leaning forward, be mindful of the lower back. Maybe you're able to stack the shoulders over the hips. Inhale, lift that left foot where possible. Again, maybe you're able to reach back and take the left foot with the left hand. Maybe you're able to pull that left foot towards the body. Really intense, I'm not going to lie, quad stretching that left side. Maybe you're able to take a bind over time. Let's come into what's available to you and just giving options. Keep the breath moving, try and relax into that quad. And then gently releasing that left foot back down to the floor. Tuck the left toes. Press back into your downward dog. Take the dog for a stroll. Pad out through the heels, left to right. Chest back to the thighs. Feel the difference between the left and the right. Come into stillness in your... Inhale, left foot to the sky. Exhale, bring that left foot through. Left knee to left wrist, sorry. Left foot to right wrist. Maybe the right foot walks back. Helps pull the hips down towards the floor. Coming up into your king pigeon, wherever that may be for you. Be mindful of the lower back. Maybe you're able to lift that right foot. Maybe you're able to reach back with a hand or a strap. Maybe you're able to take a bind. Keep the breath moving. Try and relax into that right quad. I know it's intense. Wherever you are, it is intense. Breathe into it. Try and surrender to it. And gently release. And the right foot to the floor. Tuck the right toes. Press back into your downward dog. Gentle pat of the heels. Going to see if we can come through to sit. So inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees. Hop, step or jump. Top of the mat. Roll down onto your back. Knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice hug, a nice squeeze. Maybe a little rock side to side. Release the arms out to a T. Drop the knees over to the right. A little bit of energy. Push the left shoulder down to the floor. Option to take the gaze over to the left hand. Inhale, knees back to center. Drop them over to the left. Option to take the gaze to the right hand if you wish. You don't have to, it's just an option. And the knees back to center. Take the hands down the side of the body, palms face up. Release the feet to the end of the mat. Close the eyes down. Try and release any tension through the body. Flex and relax any muscle you want to release. Feel that weight of gravity pulling you down into the earth. Completely soften, completely release, completely surrender. This is corpse pose, it's rebirth, it's let go of the old, step into the new. Just as your body softens, just allow your mind to melt away. Let it become one with the eternal sea, the eternal consciousness. A drop of water return into the ocean. awareness back to your body. Take a nice inhale in through the nose. Let's release and exhale out through the mouth. Give the toes and the fingers a gentle wiggle. Just allow the head to roll over to the right. Come back to centre and off over to the left. Comes back to the middle, take a nice inhale, stretch the arms up overhead, taking a nice long stretch from the tips of the fingers all the way down to the tips of the toes. Place the left hand on the belly, bend the left knee in towards the body as you roll over to the right hand side. Just take a moment, check in with the heart. Send it love, sending gratitude. Let that gratitude and love spread out through the body and out through the being. Out into the wide world around us, let it resonate through. Keeping your eyes closed, come up to a comfortable seated position, hands to heart center. Dhanyavad, namaste.